Check 1 2 1 2. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, we are here, baby. You know the name, you know the face, and for those that don't know, it's JG, the hometown hero, the GSO general, bringing you GSO TV live from where? Atlanta, Georgia. To be more specific, we are in the beautiful Centennial Park. You see the lovely background here. You know, it's a beautiful day here in Atlanta, Georgia. The sun is out. Carolina blue skies. From Carolina to Georgia, man. From GSO to the ATL, man. But if y'all have watched the show, y'all know we take you places. We show you things. We introduce you to people. And today is no different, ladies and gentlemen. I have a special guest with me. You know, I've been doing things in Atlanta, you know, meeting people and going places. You know, and if I meet people, y'all get to meet people. If I go places, then y'all get to go places. And y'all know we love to show love to the artists that's out here on the grind. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I got an artist for you. We gonna bring her on out. Her name is Ayana. Come on out, Ayana. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. Hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming.
Thank you
Good
so
to see
much
you.
for having me.
Yes,
Great
yes.
seeing you, JG.
Well, you know, it's good to see you too. You're looking lovely.
Thank you. I had to dress warm because it's gusty as heck today in Atlanta, shockingly. We are definitely feeling the effects of global warming at this point with it being so cold so early, but I'm definitely happy to be out here with you.
Yeah, hey, we here.
Yeah,
We here. You know, it's a lovely day, huh?
Uh-huh.
Lovely
No
day for an
complaints.
interview.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
It's GSO TV. First of all, let's just tell the people how we met.
Oh my gosh. So it was a dope, I should say, networking night. We went over to, that was El Rincon?
Yes, El
Rincon.
Yes.
So BDE, a promoter, Cell, he has all these dope events that he always promotes
Salute
on
to Cell.
Instagram.
Cell the
Salute to
promoter.
Cell. Yes, you're the best. And we linked up there. I had finished performing, and he was just like, yo, we got to definitely work. We need to get some information across from each other so we could definitely pop out, make some connections, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But El Rincon, that was definitely the spot. We got connected.
And here we are,
Mm-hmm.
ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, we were performing. She stepped off the stage. I was like, yo, you were dope. You know what I'm saying? All the artists were dope that night.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
You even went up there and turned it up. You
Yeah.
gave the energy that was needed.
Hey, you know.
Like brought a whole different vibe, a whole different type of
Hey.
energy that they had. There were so many talented people there that
Yeah.
night. So I was blessed to be there and be a part of it for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, for sure. So that's what led us to this. You know, I was explaining to her that I have a TV show. So I was like, yo, you need to come through for the interview. So here we are.
Real one right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your network is your net worth. You know
Tell
what I'm
'em.
saying? Get out here, talk to people. You know what I'm saying? That's how magic happens.
Always.
Yeah.
Can't be scared, you know. That's how you're definitely gonna stay behind the rock and, you know, not be seen. You have to believe in yourself, get out there and be determined.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess starting off with, let's tell the people who you are, what you do, where you from.
Alrighty. My name is Ayana once again. I really honestly go by Hipster Brownie. That's a nickname that I got, but I am from Pennsylvania, born and raised in a small town called Folsom. And I've been singing ever since I was in 4th grade, something that I love to do, a passion that I've had ever since. But 2019 was when I really decided, like, you know what, I'm going to press forward, take it very serious, and just go after my dream. And that's just what I did. And I'm blessed to be here, move back to Georgia, and really just pursue everything.
Okay, so you said you're from Pennsylvania?
PA, yes.
PA, shout out to all my Pennsylvania folk out there.
Philly stand up,
Yeah.
brotherly love.
So, what made you move to Atlanta?
Really, my mother was the first person that moved out here, and she was just like, you know, it's a melting pot of so many artists, so many different creative artists as well. So she's just like, why don't you just move out here? I had just graduated high school, and 2013 was when I made my journey to Atlanta.
2013?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
yeah, so you've been
I
here
didn't
for
want
about
to
2
though.
months.
I'm gonna be honest. I did
Yeah.
not want to, JG.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, it's hard to take that leap of faith, you know?
Yeah.
And sometimes, especially I found out with myself, like it'd be the things that I'm the most hesitant to do. Like I don't want to, that wind up working out the best for
The
me.
best.
Yeah.
Like, who would have never known? Like, this connection would have made from 2013 all the way to now. Like,
Right.
so many beautiful things.
Exactly. So, what can you say has been the difference from, Pennsylvania to Atlanta?
Oh my gosh. I would have to say, us northern folks, we are very rude. We are not nice. We do not care about how your day is going or anything like that. So I would say the hospitality, like the difference from how southern, like the southern belles that they say of Atlanta, like it's very true. Like there are definitely lovely people out here, and it's very diverse. It's different from how Pennsylvania is. So many cultures out here.
That's Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
It definitely is, yo. So you've been singing since you were 4. What type of music? What was you singing when you was 4 years old?
Oh my gosh. So my dad was always playing James Brown. He had that funk. Yeah. I wish I could do them dances. He had like a mixed taste, honestly. Like he did love his jazz. He did love his neo soul. I was definitely, of course, listening to Biggie out when he was out then. Rakim. Listening to him as well. DMX, I remember my dad always playing his music. Also, Flowetry, that's another artist as I started to get older that I loved. Legacy, she came out, I believe, when I was younger also, and she's a very amazing indie artist as well. R&B artist also, pretty well known.
Yeah.
But those are some artists that my dad listened to, at least.
Okay, so Pops was a big influence.
Yeah, my
musically.
pops and my mother's father too.
Yeah.
And that's with like Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin,
Ooh.
the Beatles, The Who. So that's where I get like a lot of my rock and like pump also music style from.
Yeah. So it sounds like you're very cultured, as far as the music genre.
Yeah. I don't just stick to one genre. That's gonna be my goal to venture out and sing all genres of music.
Trying to think, what's the word for that? That's a specific word that somebody that's like has a diverse when it comes to music.
You know who kind of reminds me of that while you're thinking of the word? Doja Cat. She's an artist too that's like very diverse with her music genre.
I've heard of her. I can't really say I've heard too much of her music though.
Oh, that's your
But since
homework
you said
now.
that, yeah, that's my
his
homework.
He
Yeah.
has to check out Doja Cat's album.
That's the
His new
assignment.
album.
That's the
Her new
assignment. That's what's up. Well, tell us, if we were to listen to some of your music, what type of feel, what type of vibe should we expect?
All right, so with this type of music that I'm coming out with, I would definitely say like alternative R&B.
Alternative
like,
R&B.
It's not just like one certain thing. I would just say alternative because, like I said, I love all genres. I just don't want to stick to just one certain thing. But you'll hear the alternative in Eggshells. That's one of my singles that's actually released.
What type of content do you usually put out there? Like, what are you talking about? What are you expressing?
Really about mental health. My single Eggshells has a lot to do with it. A lot of stuff that I went through in a relationship that I was in for 6 years. That's where that resonates from. So I tried to promote that, try to advocate women, and also get help for myself, from that time that I went through. To just know that health is wealth, just like we were saying, and mental health is very important. And I'm so happy that the month just passed. So suicide awareness is also very important as well. So those are just some things that I do try to advocate for other women going through stuff like that.
Yeah. Eclectic. That's the word I was looking for.
Wow,
Eclectic.
that is a broad word. That is amazing. Okay.
Yeah, you're eclectic.
Eclectic. I like that. Oh.
That's what's up.
Thank you.
Yeah, like I was impressed by your performance, what I'm saying? You definitely had your confidence, you had your swag, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I appreciate
You definitely had a very good vibe.
I'm gonna be honest too, like I'm working on my confidence, so that's another thing that like I definitely like to stand out and say, because being an artist, it's hard. Not everybody's gonna want to hear your music, not everybody's gonna care, not everybody's gonna want to come and support you and see you at your shows. So I appreciate you mentioning that because that's one thing that I've been working on because confidence is key.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So for the people that want to hear some of your music,
Yes.
where can they check it out?
So you can check out my music on all platforms. And once again, my name is Ayana, and it's spelled Ayana. My single that's out is called Eggshells. So you'll be able to hear that iTunes, Apple. You can Shazam it, the whole nine. Tidal, SoundCloud. The list goes on.
Go check that out. I've listened to it. It's dope. Show her love.
Thank you.
Okay. Something we like to do here on GSO television with all of our artists.
Talk to me.
It's called the Top 5.
The top 5.
If you had to choose your top 5 R&B artists of all time, since you're an alternative R&B singer, but
Yes.
R&B singer nonetheless, give me your top 5, no particular order, of all time.
Okay. Now this is hard. Like I'm gonna have to squeeze. Okay.
I know it's rough. It's rough. I know it is.
Okay. Let me think for a second.
Mhm.
So number 1, I'm definitely gonna say Amy Winehouse. She is phenomenal. I love the British culture. Her voice is just so impeccable. She's been singing as well for when she was at a very young age.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to you, baby. Amy Winehouse. I will definitely say Janae. I'm not gonna say your last name, Love, because I'm sorry. I just don't want to mess it up.
All right.
But you are amazing too. You're just so bubbly and peaceful. And I would also say, Janae, Amy Winehouse.
Got 3 more. It's such a difficult
It
question.
is. I'm really trying to pinpoint. And I would say Travis Scott too. He's another artist that is very, 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 very unique, like, and talented and versatile when it comes to his music. Okay, so we're at 3.
Yep. You got 2 more. You got 2 more. Such a tough decision.
Is. Josh Stone. She's amazing. I have to say her too. She's very talented.
Josh Stone.
Josh Stone.
Never heard of
I'm
that.
spoiled by your touch.
Hey.
Boy. That's
Okay.
a spoiled song. You gotta listen to that one by Josh Stone. So there's another thing that you have to do. Doja Cat is first, the
Doja Cat.
album.
Yeah.
Then you got Josh Stone.
Josh Stone. Got it.
Spoiled.
Got it.
So we got one more, y'all. We got one more.
The last and final.
Okay,
And
let's
this
think
is
on this
definitely
one.
a very diverse top 5.
Yes. The very last one. Wow, I'm sorry. This is really hard.
You don't
really
want to
trying
say
think.
yourself? A lot of people say themselves.
I know. I don't want to be that artist, though.
Yeah,
I
okay.
do adore myself and my music, but the Beatles. I'm gonna really honestly say the Beatles. I know there's a whole other people to name, but the Beatles really was a group and a band that made me wanted to really make music. Like Strawberry Fields Forever. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous song by them that I love. Eleanor Rigby. That's a really sad one, but worth one to listen to. The band that they have that's playing in there. So those are my top 5, believe it or not.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Another top 5 for you. A very different, diverse, eclectic
Eclectic, yes.
top 5 for you. So, you got any music videos that are out that the people could tune into and check out?
I am saving up to actually do a music video for Eggshells. I'm really excited because it was a long time coming trying to decide the type of storyline I wanted to have for the video. You know what I mean? So that's one that's going to be coming out. That's one for, my single, but I have music videos that I have been in. Some artists back home. His name is Franny Wills. Shout out to you, my love. He is another talented. Yeah, shout out to you still today, baby. Franny, he is an awesome artist, and you guys should check him out as well. Franny Wills. That's a music video that you can see me in with him.
Okay.
COVID.
Tell us about Eggshells.
About Eggshells?
Yeah, tell us about that.
Wow. So Eggshells, I wrote that song. This was when I was actually living in Delaware at the time. And I got connected with a studio in Delaware also. And they just found a beat, honestly, just off of YouTube. And he was just like, yo, see if you can write something to this. I'm going to go downstairs, go get myself some water. And I'm not the type of person that, like, can, I would say, like, write freely. You know what I mean? So I like to write down myself before I actually sing. But I was going through a lot at that time. Like I said, just really getting out of a 6-year relationship that I was in for a long time. Went through mental abuse. And really was getting over a lot. But I was just like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and try to process it all together and come with a beautiful song. And that's just what I did. I just manifested and really was just like, okay, let me see if this is the right timing for me to be able to just explode and just really make it come into one. But
Yeah. Well, it definitely came together.
thank you. Thank you. It was a lot.
It definitely came together, yeah. Y'all definitely go check that out. Eggshells, all platforms.
Please do.
Show her love. Download that. Stream that. Let's go.
Yes,
Push that up to
indeedy.
number 1.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so, just to dig a little bit deeper, into.
I know that was a hard question. I was just like, oh my gosh, how am I going to like describe this in the best way?
Right. Just to dig a little bit deeper into artistry,
Okay.
the things that us artists go through from time to time. Tell us a little bit about, the process when you're getting ready to perform. You might know you got a performance that night. What goes through your head? How do you rehearse? How do you feel leading up to that moment? So when you get on stage, and even when you're on stage, doing your thing, how does it feel when you reflect on the whole process?
Wow, that's a great question, especially for artists. It's definitely overwhelming because just like I said, like this is something very important to any artist, no matter what it is that they do. It's just like, it's a lot. Like, you're singing something that you created. It's not something that's already been heard on the radio station, somebody that's already popular. So it's just like you have to have a lot of belief in yourself. So what I usually do is I play my songs over and over and over again, rehearse them in the mirror, try to think of what different motions I want to do while I'm rehearsing as well. I definitely do my vocal exercises before I sing because I don't want to embarrass myself and get out there and forget to breathe. I did do that on my first time performing, yes, at Evan Gotti Lounge. I was not breathing. My hands like shaking while I was performing. But yeah, like those are the things that I definitely do before I perform. But it's a nerve-wracking feeling, you know what I mean? Just getting out there and really showing the world like what you have to offer. So that's really how I usually feel every time. Very nervous. Yeah.
That's real though. All the artists is out there watching. You might think it's just you, but it's not.
No.
We all go through our little pregame butterflies.
Yes.
Even major artists out here,
Yeah.
I think. So what about, when you get on that stage, like the second that they give you the mic and turn your music on, like what happens mentally during those moments?
So during those moments, I just literally just go blank. Like I literally just like focus in. I'm just like, all right, remember what I want to say to the people, what I want to express, what the song means to me, where it came from. And then, of course, remembering follow me on Instagram so you can see more of my content. Yeah. But that's really usually how I feel. Just like zoning in, feeling focused, knowing what you have to do so they can really hear your potential and your talent.
Yeah. So what about afterwards? After the rush, after you step off that stage and you did your thing. How do you usually feel after, like right after a performance? Are you sort of like analyzing your performance, or are you, how about the after experience?
I would say I literally feel so proud, like proud in all caps, because I went out and I did something that I was nervous about doing. Like ever since I was a kid, I always got solos or whatever. So it's just like I've performed before, but it's just like a different feeling. But afterwards, man, I'm just like, whew, I did it. And then I just be like, let me see the video. I want to see how it looks. Like, did I look crazy? Like, was I saying the right words? Like, or did I forget a word? But that's the feeling. You just feel proud and like just happy that you went up there and did it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you definitely be doing your thing, Ayana.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Salute to you.
Salute to you.
Salute to you out there watching as well. We downtown Atlanta, man. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. You see the people out here. GSO TV. We take you places. We show you things. We introduce you to people. Be sure to follow her. Give us that Instagram again.
So you can follow me on Instagram at Hipster Brownie with 3 E's. And once again, my name is Ayana.
Well, we definitely appreciate you for coming through.
Aw, thank
You know what I'm
you
saying?
for
Telling
having
us
me.
more about yourself. Our pleasure.
My first interview too, so this is
the first interview?
Yeah, my first one. So I
Hey,
appreciate you. High five and hug.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Our
Yeah.
pleasure. Our pleasure. You start here. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure we're gonna see you in Hollywood on the red carpet. You be like,
Okay.
yeah, they gonna be asking you who did your first interview. You be like, GSO TV. Let's go. Hey. Reporting live downtown Atlanta. GSO TV. Y'all stay tuned.
Peace.
Yeah.